Alright, what is up guys? So in this video, I want to go over a few games from yesterday and today, and these games have had a significant impact on the way I feel about League in its current state. Before I do that though, there is some breaking news about Cowsep that I want to talk about. It happened a few hours ago while I was streaming, and the video is going to seem like it's kind of disjointed, but I'm going to talk about the Cowsep situation right now, because I feel like it is the most relevant part of the video, so I'll put that first. And then I'll get to the main points of my video. Cowsep just got 6 of his accounts banned in Korea. It doesn't say why though. Been saying bad words in English. Yo, dude. Whoa, this is interesting because Cowsep made a thread about how Korean server is toxic, and it got a lot of upvotes. Oh, he didn't make this thread, but this thread's about Cowsep and his talking about Korean server being toxic. Literally just now, all his accounts got banned in Korea. It's like they banned him because he was bad mouthing the Korean server or something. They feel like everyone that plays the game treats it like a job. I feel like we have forgotten that this is a game that is supposed to be played for fun. Remember the World of Warcraft days where like you'd be in a dungeon finder group, and if the group sucked, you just leave, and like no one would even think twice about it. Like, you wouldn't have people like reporting your account or anything like that. It would just be like, oh, you guys suck, okay, bye. That's one thing that I think Blizzard really did right, is they didn't have like this system where it's just like you could get banned in World of Warcraft, but like as long as you didn't swear, you could pretty much do whatever you wanted in the game. That's one thing I liked about World of Warcraft. Now don't get me wrong, Blizzard has done a lot of things wrong with World of Warcraft, but WoW will always have a special place with me because of that. I feel like League is like they're turning people into like these robots or something. Like, I don't know, dude. You guys, I don't know if I can even talk about. Maybe this is like some next level stuff, dude. Maybe this goes beyond Riot Games. Like, maybe this is like some high level. It's supposed to be a game, you guys. Like, it's supposed to be a video game. It's not like, if I ever knew that it would evolve into this, like I remember when I was first playing the game, like me and my friend would we'd duo bottom like Trinity TF or something. Like, we just troll. I feel like when I play League, I'm literally entering some military program like Jason Bourne, dude. I get this weird vibe now when I play League. It's like, it's not like I'm not playing a video game anymore, dude. Do you guys get that vibe that you're not playing a video game? Like, it's not for fun anymore. It's like not meant for fun. I feel like I'm doing a military simulation or something. People take the game too seriously. I mean, it's one thing to be competitive about the game, right? Like, I've always been competitive. Like, I take this game seriously. Like, everything I play, I take it seriously. Like, me and my friends, we'd be hyper competitive over sports and stuff, but like it was never to the point where like if someone lost, we would want them to get punishment, you know? Like, if someone was just like, oh, I don't want to play this game anymore, it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna punish you now. Like Jesus God. So yesterday I made a video about the no vision split pushing Caitlyn, and the issue about this game is that this guy did not want to be in the game. Like, he was done with the game. And if he could have left the game a lot earlier, we would not have had to waste 25 minutes of our life, because I'm sure in his mind at the moment he started to shut down, he knew we lost. So what it became was just a waste of all of our times.
I just wanna live before my time is up. Now I'm trying to run the miles up. Cause I had to switch the style up. Pull up with the loud like it's a fire.
Our team was up by around 8k gold at this point, and for some reason our TF decides to split push bottom. When you're up by this much, you don't need a split push, like you just group up. And so immediately after, the enemy team gets the Baron and they win the game off of one play. A very similar situation happened here. We're up by 4.5k gold, and our 8-1 Caitlyn decides he's Will Smith and is solo pushing into their team, and so she ends up getting caught, and the rest of our team dies, and right there, just like that, the game's over because they get Baron and they end the game. This is an example of the meme I've heard thrown around a lot, is that it's not up to one person to solo carry, it's up to one person to solo throw, and it really contributes to this feeling that you really have no control over your destiny in the game. And what the game really is a team fight around Baron at 20-minute simulator, because whoever gets the Baron automatically wins the game. As a streamer, this game has evolved to a I hope they throw simulator, as when you're streaming in high elo, about half the games, all you can really say is I hope they throw. And the more I stream this game at high elo, the more I realize about the quality of a good League streamer is their ability to ignore reality and just pretend they have a good chance of winning, even if it's only like 10%. In a grinding competitive game, if I have a 10 to 20% chance of winning, then I cut my losses and I move on to next game. You don't waste your valuable time and energy in scenarios where you have a low chance of winning. The Koreans understand this. This is why they open mid all the time. This is why they run it down mid all the time. This is why Korea will always destroy NA, because the high elo scene in Korea is not led by an angry mob of bronzies who have no concept on how to climb. And so yeah, it's kind of awkward because I recorded that before Cowsep got banned, but I was thinking about it, and what happened to Cowsep doesn't necessarily refute my point. Cowsep was whining about the servers being too toxic, and then Riot Korea decided to ban him. Personally, I don't think it was the right move. I don't think it's ever the right move to ban anyone, but it wasn't like they banned him because he was running down mid or something like that. They banned him because he was basically painting the server as a toxic server, which it is, but they should just embrace it. It's creating this dominant scene. I don't know why they're ashamed of it, but I don't know. My opinion of Korean servers at this point is kind of irrelevant because on the Korean servers, they have lever buster and stuff too. And I believe they still have the automatic lever ban and stuff like that. So Korea still has its problems too. It's just that I think compared to NA, Korea is a lot better. But compared to what I think an ideal server would be, I think Korea is still awful. It's just that compared to NA, Korea looks amazing. So if you guys want my final opinion on League in its current state, high elo is literally unplayable. Until things change, the only League content I'm gonna be doing on this channel is low elo memes. I'm not gonna be streaming League at all. There's a variety of other games I want to try out and stream. Dota 2 is pretty fun. Again, it has the same problem at higher MMRs where you can get banned for upsetting your teammates. Another game that caters to the hive mind. It doesn't allow for free thinking. But the thing I like about Dota 2 is that you can solo carry games a lot easier than you can in League. The reason for that is there's no singular objective that ends the game. So there's a lot more playstyles that emerge, like split pushing, and you don't necessarily need to build your champ around a team fight. Also, the meta is much less strictly enforced. Like in League, for example, you have to have a jungler, you have to have a support and a ranged ADC bot lane. But in Dota, there's no real meta like that. And I think it allows for a lot wider variety of playstyles, similar to how League used to be back in like season 1 and 2, where you didn't see the same 10 champs every game. Also, I was looking at Dota 2's patch notes and they changed a lot of stuff every patch. And so I think there's a lot more to do, a lot more to talk about. And if the behavioral system wasn't in place in Dota, I would say it's definitely a better game than League, objectively speaking. But I think the behavioral system really holds the game back. I think people have to deal with the hive mind enough every day when they go into work or they go to school and they have to conform to the school's rules all day. And when you have to come home and deal with a hive mind on your game too, I think it kind of kills the game. I think gaming in general is an outlet for individuality. And I feel like monitoring everyone's behavior and making them behave a certain way kind of stifles that individuality. In gaming, I'd rather deal with a teammate that has negative emotions who's calling me an idiot all game rather than a teammate who's just flopping around like a dead fish all game who has no emotions and is not communicating to anyone. And I can't take Dota in its current state all that seriously. I'm not gonna make some epic try-hard Dota series or anything like that, but I will play the game from time to time and I'll try to teach you guys how to play. Another thing I've kind of wanted to do with this channel is branch out to other content, and I was watching Clint Stevens play this game called Polybridge the other day, and if you guys do like this game, I recommend checking out his series. It's really well edited. But for the rest of this video, I'm gonna be playing that game. It's a really simple concept, but it's really complex and there's infinite possibilities, and so it's one of those games that's easy to learn but hard to master. Basically, the idea is that this car needs to go to here and this motorcycle needs to go to here, and then the boat's gonna come through, so I gotta build a bridge over the boat, and I only have 8 road to build with. I think the first thing I want to do is see the angle at which this car will go up the road. Will it go up that? No, that doesn't even work. So I need to connect some steel like this. I think this should work. This will make like a really strong base, and then I'll put like some rope here, I guess. Okay, that's like a good steepness, I guess. I'm gonna support this with some wood. And boom, boom, boom. That should work. Wait, is it steep enough? Nice. It's actually, that's perfect. Okay, that's all I need. Dude, I'm surprised that worked first try. That was actually pretty good. And then, dude, honestly, I think I have it right here. And dude, you guys may think like, oh, dude, you cheated. Like you looked at like a tutorial or something. I did not. Like, I've seen Clint Stevens play this level, but I forget how he did it. Like, I didn't study him playing it. Like, I didn't study his strategy, you know? Like, there's no way his thing looks like mine at all. Like, guaranteed 100%. If it did, that would be the most horrible coincidence. That's not gonna work. I don't know why I thought that would work. Okay, so I need to support that with something. The idea is that they're just gonna like jump off of here because I'm out of road now. This might actually work. If this works, like I don't know. Hit the flag. It didn't hit the flag, did it? Wait, did it hit the right flag? The only issue is that is the motorcycle gonna hit the flag? Because I think it's gonna go too far. Huh. That was literally like first try, dude. I played this earlier after playing League for like a few hours and my mind just wasn't working. So hopefully this will be better. That might have been a fluke though. This one looks kind of straightforward. Like you just gotta hit the stars. I'm just gonna build some steel right here like that. And I'll just go straight up again. Okay, starting out, I'm gonna want steel this way. Road. I don't actually want, okay. Connect that. I'm only at 20,000 out of 75,000. I was watching Clint Stevens do this and he goes over budget like literally every time. So the goal when I'm doing this is I'm gonna try to not go over budget. That's gonna be the goal anyways, but some of these are really hard, so I don't know. And this one I'm just gonna try to use as least amount of steel as possible. What I'm guessing is I'll probably need more steel to start, and like more steel over here too, and like probably more steel here too. Okay, this is not gonna work, but I'll just try it out and we'll see where what we're working with right now. Like this works. I don't even know. Let's just try to put more steel like here, I guess. It's actually holding. This works. I don't know. Yo, thanks for that sub, dude. I don't know, this is looking kind of sketchy. Like, it looks like I studied these designs or something. Will that work? It's kind of like stuttering a little bit. Let's go faster. This one's where it got stuck last time. Yo. What is up, dude? Can we like remove some of the steel? I wonder. Anything else I can take off? Like maybe this one? Oh, that was that one, I guess. Okay. I feel like I optimized this one pretty hard, dude. I feel like there's not really much room to optimize this one any further.